Golden sunlight stretches across vast lands. Sheep graze, servants work. Job, a dignified, peaceful man, watches his children laughing nearby. Job is blameless and upright, one who feared God and shunned evil. A radiant, awe-filled space. God sits enthroned. Satan steps forward. God, have you considered my servant Job? Satan, smirking, does Job fear you for nothing? Remove your protection, and he will curse you to your face. God, calm, firm. Very well. All he has is in your power, but do not harm him. A servant runs, terrified, and said, Master, raiders have taken the oxen and killed the servants. Another servant rushes in to inform their master that fire fell from heaven, burnt a sheep. A third, frantic. The third servant called out to his master and said to him that his camels, gone. A final servant, trembling. The fourth servant yelled, Your sons and daughters. The house collapsed. None survived. Everywhere became silent. Job freezes. His world shattered. Job falls to his knees. Tears stream down his face. He tears his robe. Then he bows and said, Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I shall return. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Satan said to the Almighty, Touch his body. He will surely curse you. God replied, He is in your hand, but spare his life. Job sits in ashes, covered in painful sores. He scrapes his skin with broken pottery. His wife stands nearby, bitter and broken, and said to Job, So, are you still holding on to your integrity? Curse God and die. Job looks at her, pained but steady, and he replied to her that shall we accept good from God and not trouble? Then Job's friends arrive, Eliphaz, Bildad, Zophar, approach. They see Job and are shocked. They sit with him in silence. For 7 days no one spoke. On the 8th day, his friends accusing Job of hidden sin, Job defending his innocence. Emotional arguments, Job crying out, I'm innocent, why is this happening to me? Then God speaks, a powerful whirlwind forms. Thunder roars, God's voice echoes, and said to Job, Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Job trembles. God continued, Can you command the morning? Can you tame the seas? Job realizes his smallness and bows low, overwhelmed, and said to God that, Surely I spoke of things I did not understand, things too wonderful for me. And Job found mercy and life returns. Fields flourish again. Children laugh once more. Job stands, stronger, wiser. The Lord restored Job, giving him twice as much as before. Job looks at the horizon, peaceful. Moral lesson: faith is not proven in comfort, but in the fire,